Hello everyone, my name is Aditi Goyal and I work as a consultant with Encryption Consulting. This is the second video of the series, Microsoft Intune. In this video, we will explore the practical use cases and discover the best practices. The agenda of today's video is use cases, where we'll discuss the case scenarios, Intune services, the best practices followed by Intune, role-based access control with Intune. In Intune's use case, we will discuss a general problem scenario that organization faces and how Intune can provide a solution. I have considered here a real-life example pinpointing the challenges they were facing in managing the employee devices and how Intune can help in keeping everything safe and working well. These challenges include making sure all devices used by the organizations are safe, keeping all information in applications safe, letting people access things securely based on what role they have, handling devices from far away, especially if they are lost, keeping everything up to date, and fixing issues. Intune provides the solution where it makes sure that devices from remote locations are secure, using extra security layer like multi-factor authentication, doing things remotely like finding devices, locking them, or deleting company data. Intune keeps security up to date, hence reducing the chances of problems. To implement the above-mentioned solutions, Intune provides various services or features which we talked about in previous video also, but here I'm going to give a brief about it. Starting with mobile application management, it is a feature that is used to protect corporate data within personal devices and to separate the corporate data from the user's personal data. Then device enrollment. Intune offers a secure process for enrolling devices regardless of the operating system. In Windows Autopilot, devices are automatically configured with corporate policies during the enrollment process. In Windows Autopilot, devices are automatically configured with corporate policies during the setup process, hence simplifying the deployment and management of Windows devices. In compliance and security policies, Intune applies security policies to the device, ensuring that it complies with organizational security standards. It also helps in deploying the certificates in a secure manner. Remote wipe and lock. Intune provides this facility in case of the lost, stolen, or a retired device where administrator can initiate the remote wipe or lock action. Centralized management. As I have discussed earlier also, Intune provides a single platform as a control center for all the devices managed in the organization. Therefore, it makes the whole process efficient and convenient for the organization. To keep everything up to date and minimize the potential issues, these are the best practices followed by the organization, which includes, firstly, role-based access control. In this, administrator assign the appropriate permissions using Microsoft Intune Management Console based on their roles and responsibilities to the user's device. On integrating with Azure Active Directory, Intune offers a strong authentication methods like multi-factor authentication for Intune administrator to enhance the security. Then organization needs. To fulfill the organization needs, Intune define the organization's requirements, policies, and compliance standards before implementing the applications on the user's device. Using conditional access, leveraging the conditional access policies to control access to corporate resources such as device compliance, etc. Now lastly, automate enrollment device. I have already discussed the Windows Autopilot tool used by Intune to automatically set up the user's device before shipping them out. In role-based access control with Intune, we'll discuss about the types of role that Intune provides from the perspective of the organization. With Intune, we can assign two types of role, that is built-in roles and custom roles. Let's break down the roles and their description. Built-in roles are like predefined jobs that help organize who does what in a system. They make it easier to set up a common task quickly. In simpler terms, these roles are like different jobs in a team. First one includes the global admin. This is like the boss. They can see and control everything in the system, but we only give this power to very important people in order to keep things safe. Then Intune Service Administrator. This person is trusted to handle devices like phones and tablets. They help set them up, make sure they are configured right, and checks if everything follows the rule. Then application manager. This is the person who takes care of all the digital tools we use. They put them on devices, make sure they work well, and set them up the right way. The endpoint privilege manager is the person who decides how safe our devices are. They set up rules to keep things secure and control who can access what on the device. In policy and profile manager, a person who makes the rule for how things work. They decide what settings device should have and what rules they need to follow. Now let's understand the custom roles. Think of these like made to order jobs. You get to create roles that fit exactly what someone needs to do in a system. The first one is help desk operator. This is the person who helps with common problems. They can fix small issues, reset passwords, and assist with simple device problems. Then bring your own device manager or BYOD manager. Imagine them as someone in charge of personal devices that connect to the company stuff. They make sure these devices follow the rules and policies. In compliance officer, this person keeps an eye on whether everyone is following the security and data protection rules. They make sure things are safe and secure. Then lastly, we have device management specialist. Picture someone who's an expert with specific types of devices, like iPhones or Androids. They take care of those devices to make sure they work well. In simpler terms, these custom roles are like personalized jobs in a team. This brings me towards the end of my video. In this video, we have discussed about what are the challenges an organization faces and how Intune can provide the solution with what features or services they may implement, along with the best practices that an organization must follow with different types of roles assigned in Intune. Now in the next video, we'll discuss about the architecture and we'll break down each component in the architecture and understand them thoroughly. I hope you liked the video. For any queries and more of such content, you can contact us at info@encryptionconsulting.com or visit us at www.encryptionconsulting.com. Thank you.